So, in your job every day, um, what is it that you enjoy? What do you look forward to? I
Yeah,
won't ask you what you hate because that probably would make you a little uncomfortable. But
yeah.
at least focusing on what makes you happy.
Well, what I love is working with a tremendous group of committed people who have the same ambition and the same desire that I do, which is to try to bring forward medicines that are going to transform people's lives. And so I get to work with such an amazing group of individuals that span an entire spectrum of backgrounds. Everything from chemists to biologists to molecular biologists to virologists. I mean, it's just amazing the type of individuals that I get to interact with on a daily basis, both within the company and then, of course, external to the company through collaborations. So that's probably the biggest joy that I have every day. The second joy is that in rare diseases, obviously there are 8,000 and counting, right? So I literally learn something new every day, and I'm a son of two educators. My father's a professor, my mother's a teacher. And so they instilled in me a love of learning. And not only do I get to do a job that I love, but I learn every day
The
about a
beauty of science
disease.
and medicine, huh?
It's fantastic, right? It's just fantastic. So,
Yeah. No. There's nothing that compares. Just nothing that I know of, anyway. Other than being 6'8" and playing basketball, maybe. But we'll ignore that opportunity.
But you said, what's the fun part of my day? I think the other aspect of this is, most of the pharmaceutical drug development, you work with, I call it nameless and faceless
yeah.
patients. And in rare disease, that, as you know, is not the case. So it's a very interesting, I'll say, dialogue that occurs between the treating physician, the patients and families who have the disease, and the companies who are trying to develop medicines. That was probably the most surprising thing to me. And obviously there has to be privacy, but you get to know the individuals, the physicians who are taking care of these patients, and in some cases you get to know the patients and their families as well, which is also incredibly gratifying too.
Yeah. For me, it's been like returning to the practice of medicine, which I still miss after all these years. It's, practice of medicine can get pretty boring, but the opportunity to touch someone and have that be helpful is something I still very much miss. And I'm getting a bit of it in n-Lorem. I recommend it to everybody.